expect to, I mean, I didn't know a lot of the girls racing. I've not done this distance for a while, and Tennille was right there in the swim, which kind of shocked me, but I was happy about because this is a drafting race, and I was like, yay, someone to ride with. and then she had little problems out of transition, and so I was like, oh, I don't know, should I go or shouldn't I go? And I went, and Tennille managed to catch me up, and we worked really well together on the bike the whole way, and managed to put time into the second group, which was a great advantage coming into the run. And I think Tennille benefited today also from that, because here we can see our third place Alexis coming down, and she can run. So it was good for Tennille and myself to have a gap.
Congratulations. Let's hear it, Pacific Grove, your 2009 winner, the 16th annual Triathlon of Pacific Grove in the women's elite field, Leanne DeCave. Good luck next month.
Thanks, Eric. And just before I go, well done, Alexis. Woo! I have a charity I raise money for, the Blazeman Foundation for ALS, and if anyone's interested, I've been getting donations. Terry's kindly donated a wildflower Olympic distance slot for next year, and a number of other people as well as athletes have donated some items to the Great Athlete Auction. You can go on my website to find out more about that, but there's some awesome stuff out there for they'll be auctioned off on eBay during Kona, so keep your eye out, and all your support would be greatly appreciated.
And that website is leandecave.com, correct?
That's right, yeah.
All right, folks, your winner here for the Women Elite Race. Great job, Leanne DeCave. Thank you.
All right, well done. Well done to Leanne DeCave, Tennille Hoogland, as well as Miss Pinky. Across the line right there. Alexis Smith.
Absolutely, Alexis Smith. Monterey Bay Multisport Camp. She's camp leader, director, coach, getting her master's in sports psychology, in addition to racing really well.
And her hubby Jay helps out all over Tri-Cal, doing all kinds of cool stuff, including stuff with the timing here, with Devin and Matt and the boys. And Dog Sprocket's always there helping out as well. So rounding out our top four from 9 Mile Falls, Washington, this is Miss Annie Warner right here. So Leanne DeCave alluded to the fact she wants to be the world champion at the Ironman distance event. I'm one believer for that, in that for sure. I think she's got the legs for it, and I think she's got the versatility to pull that off.
And absolutely, and what she's saying is she believes it can happen, and if you don't believe it can happen, then it can't. So
exactly. Gotta have that confidence. You know that, Julie, more than anybody.
Well, you have to know that you're open to the possibility, you know, without being unrealistic. She's putting the time and the energy in, and she's willing to be the champion. So it could happen.
You know, a lot of ladies right now are a little intimidated by Miss Chrissy Wellington. She's kind of reinventing the sport in many ways from the ladies' side, but you know, don't count out ladies to the degree of ability of a Leanne DeCave, because she's just got versatility, kind of like a Craig Alexander does to the Macca, you know, just coming up to a new distance. You know, she's done it a couple of years now, getting a little more experience, and who knows?
Third time might be the charm.
Exactly.
All right, Catherine Baker. She definitely knows her way around long distance. She had ITU draft style racing today. Congratulations, Catherine Baker from Australia.
I believe Catherine just had Ironman Canada, is that right?
7th place finish at Ironman Canada.
Any top 10 finish anywhere, any Ironman is respectable.
We'll try a top 3 at Western Australia for Catherine back in, I believe that's December of 08.
Yeah, any Australian top 3 is, because that's where the hotbed of talent is, so that's outstanding.
Gary, 2:30.
So that's our top 5. They're in. They're all chatting right now.
You got that all figured out, don't
So in the field, waiting to come in, Kristen Peterson and Jolene Wilkinson. So that will round out our top women finishers.
But we can't forget Esquire Plata, Julie. We got one of our men here.
Hey, Eric with Triathlon TV. We've got a real display of sportsmanship about ready to cross the line. Victor Plata. Hey, Victor! We didn't forget you, honey. We love you. Victor Plata, the 2007-2008 winner, sucking up some big cojones.
Yeah, let's hear it for him.
And show up despite the fact that he's a working guy right now.
The great Victor Plata winning here 2 years in a row, 2008, 2007, former Santa Cruz lifeguard of the year. Unbelievable. Dave Scott said 15 years ago, watch out for this guy Plata. 15 years later, Dave was right. How are you?
Thanks, Eric. Well, first of all, don't let anybody tell you that a triathlon is easy. It was the hardest triathlon I've ever done today. That is one tough race, and either you suffer in the training to prepare for it or you suffer in the race, and today I suffered in the race, but I had a great time, wonderful time, and sometimes a little humility is good for you, and it also puts it in perspective and makes me really feel for the people that I see out there shuffling at the end of a race, because I was shuffling the last 6 miles, and it's a tough place to be. You just got to mentally realize that you're in it to finish, and just finish.
You've got so much talent and natural ability, and yet for the last 10 years you've been training 60 hours a week. Now you're working 60 hours in a law firm, so you're able to let people know that your fitness level does drop if you don't train. So you got to do your homework to pass the test?
Absolutely. You know, talent can only get you so far, but you've really got to work for it. You absolutely have to put the time in, and you get out of it what you put into it. There's no doubt about it.
What's next for you, buddy?
Well, I actually just quit my job last week, so I'm hoping to maybe get a little fitness back and do Scott Tinley's next month and actually be able to compete a little bit.
All right, well, sign up now for Scott Tinley's adventure so you can say you raced with Victor Plata. Great job, Victor.
Thanks, Eric.
Thank you. PG, let's hear it for Victor Plata. Great guy. Santa Cruz, that's where he was brought up across the bay. Great job.
We're done.
Well, then you're done. That's one way to be done.